Yo, what is up, my Knights of the Round Table? Welcome back to Music Night with the Knight. We got another titanium battle. And the Joker versus the Green Goblin. Not a lot of difference in those voices. Well, Goblin and Joker do kind of just sound alike. Unless you're going, you want to go, the Raimi, Spider-Man, or, TASM 2. When you said Spider-Man said no, you said no. Like, you gotta do it like that. But, getting off track. This is the Joker versus Green Goblin. And the new age of Titanium's battles, which I'm very excited for, all the ones he's announced. My spider sense. Okay. Gotham to my town. Okay. You shouldn't talk about that there, fanny pack. Sometimes. Damn! He's firing back! Okay, we got a battle. Dear God, Titanium. That's crazy. Didn't care for you till you put on the smile. Without my serum, I'm still in the game. Without your name, you're just Gwyn Play. No matter how many there are, I'm still on par. You can't take jabs beyond me. Made to laugh at a superstar. With our sense of humor, just constant quandary. Alright. Whenever you churn out, lowering turnout, no others can work out. Spotlight from deserving roles. Show the movies, games, and TV shows. Without the bat, there is no crime. When he's dead, you're stuck as the punchline. Time does our goofball. To be fair, there is no Batman without Joker. There's no Joker without Batman. Damn! Woo! Fancy. Go loony. You're not funny, buddy, you're just some nutty. Always brought back as a novelty. You're still the king of comedy. Yep, the king of comedy. Hey! With the faceless, I can't take this. Almost wasted till you got repainted. Constant failures do me a disservice. You're not a clown, buddy, you're the whole circus. With a nickel let go. Can't feel your ledger, more like a Leto. No, don't bring Leto into this. Yeah. Woo! You the cane to my finger? That's a Don DeMarco. Shout outs to those who knew Don DeMarco is. Like, not from this group, but actually like the actual guy. Iron Patriot. Best titanium battle ever. It's done it. It's beat the Mask versus Deadpool. It's done it. Best titanium battle ever. This is Cam's masterpiece right here. This is his Mona Lisa. This is his Starry Night. This is his masterpiece right here. This is it. Cam, I know I just talked to you in Matt's stream. This is recorded after the stream. This is your masterpiece if you're watching. This is it. This is the best battle of yours I've reacted to. Holy fuck.
I'm excited to break this down. A lot to chew on here.
Time to drop some bombs, clown, turn the smile upside down.
Time to drop some bombs, clown, turn that smile upside down, turn that smile upside down, turn it to a frown. Because Joker's saying he's always smiling. So he's going to turn him to a frown, drop bombs, pumpkin bombs. Bring Gotham to my town. Bring Gotham to my town. Bring your Gotham to my town. Bring your Gotham to my town. Gotham. Gotham, like it's very hammy. Also could be a reference to Mark Hamill. A lot of different hams for that. Gotham City's very gothic. Very gothic-inspired architecture. Especially with like the gargoyles, the big, tall, scary buildings. Very gothic structure. So bring your Gotham to my town. Joker's from Gotham. Green Goblin is from New York.
Try to take the
Goblin King's crown. Norman Osborn was the Goblin King. I mean that literally. There was a comic where they had all these goblins, and Norman was called the Goblin King.
Stay back, Jackie.
Stay back, Jackie. That you shouldn't attack me. Referencing Joker's aliases: Jack White, Jack Napier.
Shouldn't attack me. My tools are snappy. Yours are just crappy.
My tools are snappy. Yours are just crappy. Now, to be fair, ain't you the same motherfucker that has a man purse and like these little things that just go boo out your little fingers in your gauntlets? That's you, Gobby. That's a you. At least Jokers are intentionally supposed to be funny. They're gags. Hidden beneath the coat that's tacky, full of weapons I label as wacky. I don't think you're one to give out fashion advice, Norman. I mean, I just want you to look at yourself. I don't think that's you, bro. Unless you're Willem Dafoe, you're not giving out fashion advice. Your Jordans are fake. Your Jordans are fake, Spider-Man.
I'd label as wacky. Spitting flower. Where's the
like a spitting flower. Where's the power? Like Joker has an acid spitting flower.
I've got super strength and
I got super strength and spades, blades.
Blades. Like in your shoe.
So blades. Green Goblin is a metahuman. He has enhanced strength, speed, durability, almost on par with Spider-Man. Joker is a human by his strength and stat standards. Of course, you could say Joker has some form of power to cheat death, because that's fucking impossible, the shit he survives. But yeah, Green Goblin has a clear physical advantage, because he's a metahuman.
I keep mine in view.
Stuck in your shoe while I keep mine in view. Is that a reference to the Air Force, not Air Forces, but the Nike Air that he wore in the 2002 movie?
I love great grenade sprays. Brilliant chemist stuck with no chemistry.
A brilliant chemist stuck with no chemistry. Joker's a brilliant chemist because he invented a gas that makes you laugh yourself to death.
Abuse your partner to keep us supremacy.
Abuse your partner to keep up supremacy. Joker abused Harley Quinn in their relationship. And Goblin's implying he did it for supremacy, to be the man in charge of the relationship, which is very possible.
So Quinn felt an itch with you.
So Quinn felt an itch to leave you displaced. Harley Quinn left him, joined the Suicide Squad, had a whole healing journey, and now she's dating Ivy.
Displaced. I wear a rubber mask, buddy. That's just your face.
I wear a rubber mask, buddy. That's just your face. Joker and Samir Free. It's Permaclown. I did a horrible Kevin Michael Richardson's Joker impression. But Joker, that's his face. Like, his skin has been bleached white. That's just what he's stuck with. Norman just wears a mask.
Nice hot air, you blue.
Some nice hot air, you blue. But you forgot one crucial clue.
You forgot one crucial clue. The beatings I took could be construed unlike the times your dad.
My beatings I took could be construed unlike your times your dad beat you. So Joker lies about his past a lot. Like, Joker said it himself. If he wants to have a past, if he's going to have a past, he prefers it to be multiple choice. Joker doesn't remember who he is. And he likes it that way. He likes the mystery of himself. So he's like, okay, so the beatings I took, the beatings I've said I've taken from my parents, it could be construed, it could be a lie, but your daddy beat the shit out of you, and we know that's true, because Norman's dad was abusive to him.
And while we're being presumptuous, at least I don't find children...
At least we're being presumptuous. I don't like at least I don't find children voluptuous. 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 Fuck. Why did that word not want to come out? Voluptuous. There we go. So this is a reference to I can't remember the exact comic, but Norman may or may not have fucked Gwen Stacy, who was a minor. So this thing again. Now, the reason I say may or may not be true There was a recent retcon where it was Mysterio of all fucking people that tricked Norman with that. So I don't know where that lies. Is it canon? Is it not? So yeah, so Joker's poking fun at the fact at least I don't find children voluptuous. Like, at least I don't find children attractive, unlike you, Normie.
It really matters which mask was worn. You make Harry wish he was never Osborn.
You make Harry wish he was never Osborn. Norman Osborn. Harry Osborn is Norman's son. And no matter what mask he wore, Harry wishes he was never born because as Norman, his dad is neglectful. He doesn't care about him. And as the Green Goblin, he's tried to fucking kill him.
You sold out to that allowed you to be proud to cast who doubt you. Cause your spouse to learn about you. Now you're down to 2 bodies.
Now you're down to 2 bodies. Alright, hang on. You sold out to that allowed you. Norman sold out.
Allowed you to.
Norman sold Harry's soul to Mephisto, I'm pretty sure, in one of the comics.
Be proud to cast who doubt you.
Pretty sure to cast who doubt you. They casted it out. Cause your spouse to learn about you.
Cause your spouse to learn about you. Now you're down to 2 bodies.
Now you're down to 2 bodies. Norman has 2 bodies. Literally, he has the Goblin. He has Norman. He's been resurrected numerous times. He's been cloned. Norman's wife was dead, so it's really down to Norman and Harry. There's a lot of different ways you can interpret this, and I think that was intentional. I can't remember exactly what happened to Norman's wife. I think in some canons she's dead, and I'm pretty sure in 90% of them she's dead. I don't think there's ever been like really a canon where, like, yeah, she's in the picture. I don't think so, at least.
You went out of style for a while. Didn't care for you till you put on the smile.
Didn't care for you till you put on the smile. They didn't care for me until I put on the mask. A Bane reference.
Without my serum, I'm still in the game. Without your name, you're just Gwynplaine.
At least without my serum, I'm still in the game. Without your name, you're just Gwynplaine. No, referencing Gwen Stacy. He's calling Joker Plain without his name. No. Joker is Joker with or without any serum there, Gabi. So he's better than you in that regard. And Joker, without the mystery, yes. So this bar works and doesn't work against Joker. Just because I'm gonna call Norman a fucking hypocrite. Because Norman, like, look, bro, you ain't never been shit about that serum. Like, yeah, you were a billionaire, but when you're comparing yourself to Joker, you're not much. Norman would be a prime target for Joker. But since Norman has the fucking Goblin green shit, he's gonna tear Joker apart. But, so, yeah, I'm gonna call bullshit on you, Gabi, but I'm gonna give you the bar because, yeah, it does. Like, without the mystery, Joker would be, without the mystery, he's just a man. Like, MK11 even mentioned this against Geras. Without the mystery, you are just a man.
No matter how many there are.
So he's calling him plain. He's just a man. He's plain.
I'm still on par. You can't take jabs beyond me.
Take jabs is beyond me because he's throwing jabs in a rap battle. And he's like, you should be used to taking jabs. You know, ain't you always getting beat up?
Superstar, a sense of humor, just constant quandary.
You were made to laugh at a superstar with no sense of humor, just constant quandary. You were made to laugh at a superstar. Are you talking about Murray? There's a lot of celebrities Joker's interacted with. He interacted with fucking, who Roastmaster General, what's his name? Shit. Yeah, Joker's interacted with a lot of celebrities.
Whenever you turn out, lowering turnout, no one just can work out.
Feeling burnout whenever you turn out, because there's always a lot of people. There are a lot of people who are getting tired of Joker because he's always in Batman media. In my stance, there is no Batman without Joker, and there is no Joker without Batman. That doesn't mean other rogues cannot get a shine. Batman Cape Crusader proved it. Batman the Animated Series proved it. You can have Joker and still give rogues more shine.
Spotlight from deserving rogues, shoved into movies, games, and TV shows.
Still in the spotlight from deserving rogues, shoved into movies, games, and TV shows. Yeah. Fair.
Oh, without the bat, there is no crime. When he's dead, you're stuck as the punchline.
Yeah, so there is no Joker without Batman, but this is referencing the fact, without Batman, crime has no punchline. from the new Batman Adventures. Like, without Batman, Joker has no purpose. He has nobody to perform for. Like, crime has no punchline without him. Joker needs an adversary. Trapped. Oh, are you referencing the comics code? Trapped is a goofball under the code. I pushed the boundaries of what could be showed. Cam, I love you. I get to talk about comics. I fucking love watching these battles. Okay, so, back in the day, there was a thing called the Comics Code. And what this was an authoritarian type thing to make sure the comics were censored. Because this guy thought the comics were, he had a stick up his ass. He thought the comics were getting too violent for the kiddies. So what they had to do was the comics would have to be approved by the Comics Code. They'd have a Comics Code stamp of authority. Meaning the comic has no violence, none of this, none of that, right? So, when that happened and got in effect, they couldn't use Joker no more. Joker was a serial killer. You can't have a serial killer in the Comics Code. It's not kid-friendly. So they had to turn Joker into a prankster, a goofball, a joke. But the Green Goblin pushed boundaries because Stan and Jack Kirby and them, they fraudulently put the Comics Code label on Marvel Comics even though they were never approved. So, like, Green Goblin killed Gwen Stacy, I think, while that was under the Comics Code. Don't quote me on that, I think. But yeah, that is such intelligent fucking writing and such a deep cut that... And here's the thing, the battle keeps going. Like, this is just one punch in a sea of other punches, but this one has fucking layers to it. This is why I do breakdowns. Everybody that's always in my comments like, he fucking talks too much. Fuck you. This is the shit I want to talk about because there's such intricate fucking writing here.
Goofball under the code. Push the limits of what could be shown. Again and again, your backstory began.
I'm back again and again. Your backstory began and began because Norman's always plagued with a constant good amnesia bad. Like, that's his thing. It's a fucking roller coaster. It's a roller coaster. Every fucking time, he's a good guy, bad guy, good guy again. Nope, now he's bad. And it's going to be like that forever. It's never going to end. And Joker says, I come back again and again as the same guy. I don't change. I'm never a good guy. You flip-flop.
Always falling back to addictive poison.
Always falling back to addictive poison. Always falling back to the Goblin Green. Always falling back to formula.
Yourself left you no choices. Deciding what to do with your power and wealth. Declining health and a lick of stealth.
Declining health and a lick of stealth. This is a reference to the fact that Norman sometimes has failing health in different media, like the TASM universe, the Insomniac universe, a bunch of others.
Like Batsy, such a good patsy.
You're like Batsy, such a good patsy. A patsy is cannon fodder.
Minus the frown and flights of...
Minus the frown and flights of fancy. He's comparing Norman to Batman, but he's like, no, you're a bigger joke than Batman is.
Stingy Norman took to forming many teams, Evil League.
Stingy Norman took to forming many teams, Evil League, Sinister Six, the Dark Avengers, the Goblin fucking group. I can't remember what their name was, where he was the Goblin King. I think he was Jack-o'-lantern for a while. Drop that hammer, then the slammer. Yeah, he went to jail. You're just going loony. This is a reference to the Killing Joke, where Joker sang the song, I go loony as a light bulb battered bug.
Not just killing folks, you're killing jokes.
Not just killing folks, you're killing jokes, referencing Batman the Killing Joke.
You're not funny, buddy.
It's basically saying you're killing jokes, you're not funny, buddy. Like, he's basically saying you're not funny.
Just some nutty. It's brought back as a novelty. Yet still ain't the king of comedy.
Yeah, still ain't the king of comedy. That's reference to the Robert De Niro movie, The King of Comedy.
Even with all the crimes, you're still a debtor. Batman who laughs is your job much better.
Referencing, okay, he's making fun of the Batman who laughs, who kind of came in and stole Joker's place. Which is true and not true. Was true for a while, but the Batman who laughs is gone now. So, Joker's back. So, I'll give you that bar. That's... I love the Batman who laughs. I do. I have many a Batman who laughs comics. I have a Batman who laughs action figure. He stole my boy's spotlight. He stole Joker's place. For a bit. Oh, wait. Was that the reference to New 52? Hang on. Face it with a facelift, still can't take this. Yes, this is the reference to the New 52 where Joker cut off his own face.
Faceless, I can't take this. Almost wasted till you got repainted.
Almost wasted till he got repainted. Yes, his face was wasting away. It was rotting. It was held in by fucking leather straps, hooks, staple. It was fucking hanging on by a thread until he got it replaced.
You're not a clown, buddy. You're the whole circus.
You're not a clown. You're the whole circus. That's a old insult. A meme on Twitter. Losing Nicholson, it's time to let go. Jack Nicholson, referencing Jack Nicholson, who played the Joker in '89. Can't feel your ledger, referencing Heath Ledger. R.I.P. the GOAT. More like a Leto, referencing Jared Leto. Scared of the Punisher, reverberated. This is okay. That doesn't count. That kind of. It was a different time period for Joker. I think Joker isn't afraid of dying. I think Joker at that time just was. I don't know. Joker's very inconsistent. Joker at times is very known to throw caution to the wind, not caring if he lives or dies. Like when Gordon put a gun to his head and he just laughed at him and said, "Do it." But in the one of the Marvel vs. DC crossovers of the 90s, Punisher was going to kill Joker, and Joker's like, "Oh, fuck." And I always thought that was a little out of character. Just considering the Joker I knew, would have just probably just laughed that off. But yes, he was scared of the Punisher in the crossover. But while those crossovers are canon to Marvel, they're not canon to DC, because DC goes through a crisis every other 5-10 years. Well, Marvel doesn't really reboot like that. They just more go on a sliding time scale. They retcon more than they reboot, where DC reboots more than they retcon. Yes, Green Goblin died. I think he did kill not Terminator, but Punisher once. Life, faked her death, and left before you were mad case. That is not canon. Three Jokers is not canon. But yes, this is a reference to Three Jokers, where one of the Jokers is a Killing Joke archetype character. He's basically the Killing Joke Joker. And the Killing Joke Joker's wife and child died. But in the Three Jokers, it's revealed, okay, she faked her death because she saw her husband was going crazy. He was losing his grip with reality. But it's important to note that the Three Jokers is an Elseworld story, meaning it's not canon. All it takes is one bad day to reduce the sanest man alive to lunacy. Yes, dude. I wonder if the Sinister Six have a meeting about Norman, because, like, how many times has this motherfucker been a good guy? He's been Iron Patriot. He's been fucking Golden Goblin. Do they have a meeting? Like, him and Doc Ock, too. Doc Ock, you're just as guilty. It's like, man, these motherfuckers, they go from fighting with us to... And fucking Scorpion got his jaw punched off by Doc Ock as Spider-Man. Is it awkward? I've always wondered, is it awkward? Not quite the friend, but surely Defoe, referencing Willem Dafoe. Joker's rebuttaling, because, you know, Goblin used his actors, so Joker's like, okay, I'm gonna use yours. Even this day, my influence lingers. Joker inspires other things, like, you know, you could say Joker inspired Pennywise, he inspired Carnage. Carnage was inspired by the Joker. And he said, let's face it, Norman, you're the cane to my finger. Now, Batman was created by Bob Kane and Bill Finger. But Bob Kane only came up with the name and basic idea of Batman, while Bill Finger did the rest. Bill Finger came up with the design, the Batmobile, the side characters, Gotham City. That was Bill Finger. And Bob Kane stole all the credit for years. Like, for years and years, Bob Kane was credited as the sole creator of Batman. Well, it was more of a joint effort. So what Joker's saying is, you steal from me, Normie. You're the cane to my finger. Referencing Bob Kane and Bill Finger, because Bob Kane stole from Bill Finger. Love this writing. At least I had the sense to reject Red Skull. Yes, because Red Skull is a Yahtzee. In the Marvel and DC crossover, Joker doesn't like Nazis. He doesn't. He doesn't. In numerous comics, this has been stated. But in the Marvel and DC crossover, Joker and Red Skull team up. But Joker figures out that Red Skull is an actual Nazi and not just playing it for shtick. And Joker's like, I may be a lunatic, But I'm an American, Lutic. I fucking hate Nazis. Stand back, boys. This one's mine. And him and Red Skull fight, or they actually just gas each other. But, yes, Joker's like, at least I ditched Red Skull. You worked for him. What's up with that, Normie?
Schmozzy Ozzy, not a wizard, but assume the strap gets stalled. At least I have the sense to reject Red Skull. Schmozzy Ozzy.
You're Schmozzy Ozzy, not a wizard, but a stick man. You're ever seen, No, not stick man, but a sick man. Okay, yeah, sick man. So call yourself Iron, more like the Tin Man. This refers to the fact that Norman Osborn stole an Iron Man suit, or made a rip-off of an Iron Man suit, whatever have you, and was called the Iron Patriot. Jobbing, Hobgoblin's Robin. You're always jobbing. You're a Hobgoblin's Robin. This is a reference to the fact in the 90s show, Hobgoblin debuted before the Green Goblin. So he's basically saying you're Hobgoblin's sidekick. Hobgoblin. There's Green Goblin, Hobgoblin, Demo Goblin, Red Goblin, Golden Goblin, a bunch of other goblins. There's a lot of goblins. A lot of goblins. So he's basically calling him his sidekick. He's basically calling Norman Green Hobgoblin's sidekick. Couldn't harness absolute carnage. This refers to Red Goblin, where Norman had the Carnage symbiote. Sorry, my voice cracked there. He had the Carnage symbiote, and he was Red Goblin, but he couldn't beat Spider-Man. Less of a Oh. I know you didn't reference Spider-Man Lotus, Cam. Listen to me. Listen. I was waiting for somebody one day to reference Spider-Man Lotus in a rap battle. I've been waiting for it. I've been waiting. I'm glad it was you, because that's funny. So, Spider-Man Lotus is a very infamous fan film, and there's a whole deep dive of it on YouTube and Twitter if you want to go into, like, the shitty stuff that went on behind the scenes. Let me just say that's a deep-cutting diss. Less of a Lotus, more like a Mark. He's like a Mark.
Like a mod, no matter the play, you can't turn off the
more like the play you can't turn off the dark. This reference to the Spider-Man play, Turn Off the Dark. Where Goblin looked weird. Cam's best battle, hands down. Taking no criticism. Best battle. 20,000 out of 10. A million out of 10. A trillion out of 10. Fuck it. I'm going to re-listen to this while I'm editing, by the way. My favorite Cam battle by far. This is the new standard, new gold standard, all the way up here. Here was Deadpool versus the Mask. Okay, here was Deadpool and the Mask. Here's Joker and Goblin. Like, it's fucking high tier now. This is diamond tier. I'm creating a new tier just for this. Cam, I love this battle. I love breaking this battle down. This is the most fun I think I've had in a reaction in a while. Like, I had a lot of fun with this. Just because I love all the little geeky stuff I get to break down, like the Comics Code, Lotus, Bob Kane and Bill Finger. I loved all the intricate writing you put into this. Just going by, like, your battles, like, each battle you just get better and better, and now you're going fucking Super Saiyan. Now, who do I think won? This is a battle where I think it might be a tie. I think it's a tie. I'm gonna go a tie. But if I have to pick a side, I'm gonna pick Joker. Joker's lines hurt. Because Norman did like the kids. Norman did bite off from Joker. And a bunch of other stuff. So I think it's a tie, though. But if I'm forced to pick a side, I'm going to pick Joker. Let me know who you guys thought won in the comments below. Go check out Titanium. Go subscribe to him. Go show him some love. Because this fucking guy deserves it for making this glorious battle. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. And as always, your Jordans are fake as fuck, Spider-Man.